Hello, I'm Divya Gopalan in Kuala Lumpur with the top stories on Al Jazeera. Israeli and Palestinian leaders have agreed to continue talks towards a peace deal. The announcement came after U.S.-backed negotiations in Washington, their first face-to-face meeting in nearly 2 years. Jackie Rowland has more.
The next step will be for the Israelis and Palestinians to draw up a framework agreement which will sketch out the shape of a final peace settlement. The Obama administration is determined to keep up the momentum. The two leaders will meet again 2 weeks from now.
Hamas, which controls Gaza, has rejected the talks in Washington as useless. A spokesman from its military wing, the Qassam Brigades, has warned of resistance. A 3-day inquiry into last Monday's botched hostage rescue in the Philippines is underway. The 11-hour standoff ended in the deaths of 8 tourists from Hong Kong, but it's not clear how they died. Alan Robles is the editor of the online news bulletin Hot Manila, and he says Filipinos doubt that anyone will be held accountable.
Well, it's a good old Philippine tradition that there's a disaster and there's a catastrophe and nobody pays for it. So Filipinos are not particularly hopeful in this case. I don't think they're... well, there's a lot of outrage, there's a lot of anger, and there's a lot of concern. I don't know if it will amount to anything. If you remember, we had this massacre of many journalists last year, and nothing has happened about that either.
Mexican soldiers say they've killed 25 suspected drug cartel gunmen in a shootout in Tamaulipas state. The gun battle happened on the same day President Felipe Calderon said the war on drugs is paying off despite increasingly deadly attacks. Frank Contreras has more.
But Calderon's continuing efforts to convince Mexicans that he has weakened the cartels are eclipsed daily by reports and pictures of decapitated victims and bullet-ridden bodies, creating more doubts that this war will end anytime soon.
Well, you can always get more news on our website, aljazeera.net/English.